Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about Omaha and its geography. If you're looking to move to Omaha or you're just trying to get a better idea of the layout and how it sits, the rivers, parks, highways, how do I get here to there, then this video is for you. Now before we do, if you're even thinking about making a move to the Omaha metro area, please reach out. We have people from all over the country and world that are always reaching out and we absolutely love it. You can find our information down in the description, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here we are. I have some new tools I'm really excited to use, but Omaha is sitting right here on this map, and it is about 45 minutes from Lincoln. That's the distance between Lincoln and Omaha. So if you're commuting between Lincoln and Omaha, or you're trying to find out where to stay, that's about the average time it takes to get to Lincoln to Omaha. With that said, Omaha sits between two rivers. On the left-hand side, or the west side of Omaha, you have the Platte River that goes on the west and south side. You also have the Elkhorn River, which is really popular. I've talked about this in another video, that actually you can float down the Elkhorn River. That's this river right here. And then on the east side, you have the Missouri River that is the border between Iowa and Nebraska. When it comes to getting around Omaha, we have several different highways and one major interstate, and that interstate is I-80. I-80 runs from west to east or east to west right here. It's the main highway that goes across America. Our main offshoot of that is 680, which goes to the north side of town. And so if you want to get across Omaha fairly quickly, the interstate by far is the fastest way to do that. The other one is 480, which runs right along here, and that runs into our highways. We have Highway 75 right here, which runs north and south, and Highway 50, which runs north and south, and Highway 6 or Highway 31 that runs right here as well. Okay, these are our north and southbound highways throughout Omaha, and these are the major roads that are going to get you faster across town when it comes to commute time. So if you're right in the middle here in La Vista, it actually takes a little bit longer to get around town. 370 is another main highway that is goes east to west. And then you have Highway 6 or Dodge Street that runs east to west right here as well. But if you're not close to these roads, it's going to take a little bit longer for your commute time because these are the main roads throughout the Omaha area to make your commute time shorter. So let's talk about the different parts of town. Now, most of Omaha is Omaha, but it is comprised of several different suburbs. Now we have Elkhorn, which is on the west side of town, which is right here. Then you have Gretna, which is on the southwest part of town. You have Papillion, which is on the south part of town. Bellevue, which is even further east than Papillion. La Vista is always also part of Papillion, and then you have Ralston, which is a small little town as well. A majority of Omaha is right here. This is the Omaha metro area. To the north side, you have Bennington, and up here you have Valley, which some people like to consider that as well. But these are the main parts of the Omaha metro area. And if you've watched any of my other videos, I'll link some right here that talk about school districts. These are going to be the general areas that you're going to want to consider based on the school district that you may be interested in. I currently live, actually, I forgot one more, and that is Millard, which is right here. Millard comprises right here. This part of town right here, and that's the school district that I'm a part of. Now, if you're considering moving to the Omaha metro area, new construction really is an option that you should be considering. Now, when it comes to considering new construction, that usually happens on the outskirts of town, which are going to be right around here. Around these parts of town is where new construction's happening, on the outskirts. Now we do have some developments that are happening around Boys Town. There's going to be some $1 million properties right there. We have Avenue 1, which is being developed right around here. And then we got a bunch of new development happening right around the Midtown, downtown area because of the core initiatives that we're having about the urban core. And we're seeing a lot of affordable housing as well as some luxury condos that are going up in this part of town as well. Now, when it comes to popular parts of town that people like to hang out, there are a few, but a majority of them happen closer to the downtown area. One of the ones that I go to quite often is going to be Exarban Village. Exarban has a cool, hip part of town that has a lot of outdoor activities as well as restaurants for you to eat at. They have the Interrail food court, which is really cool. I've done a video on that as well. Then if you go towards downtown, you have a few other areas. You got Midtown, which is going to be right around here. This is actually the Midtown building right here. There's a lot of condos right here, a lot of restaurants to eat at. And then if you go a little bit west, about right here, you have Blackstone. Blackstone is an up and coming area that is really popular, a lot of cool restaurants, and there's definitely a younger vibe to that part of town, and it's really, really cool. Now, a majority of what's going on as far as development is happening between Midtown right here and the downtown area. Now, if we take a closer look at the downtown area, you're gonna see a lot of development that's happening, and that's why I wanna show you a little more details about what's going on so you can get an idea of your bearings and where some activities are actually taking place. To give you an idea, right here is the First National Tower. It's the tallest building in the Omaha metro area. And now we're going to have a new building be built right here, which is going to be the new Mutual of Omaha building right in front of the Jean Leahy Mall that was actually just completed. There's 3 stages, and stage 1 has been completed, that being this stage right here. I'll put some video on it because it's really cool. There's definitely I've been down there several times. We've had birthday parties down there. It's a really cool, fun place to check out. But right now, currently, we have some new development happening right here. That's gonna be really cool. And then right on the Lewis and Clark landing area, right around here as well, on the north side, we're gonna have some developments as well. Now, if we move just a little bit north, this is the Bob Carey pedestrian bridge right here. And this is where they're gonna be putting, hopefully, some more activities as part of the Jean Leahy Mall expansion. So there's a lot of development that's going on right here. The College World Series, if you've ever come to that, this is the Charles Schwab Field. The name's changed like 100 times, but this is the baseball field where the College World Series is played. This is Highway 480 that goes straight into Iowa. And if we zoom out, we have 2 primary highways that bring us into Omaha. We have 480 here and I-80 here that go into Iowa. So if you're looking to live on the Iowa side of town, these are gonna be the 2 main highways that you're gonna wanna be close to, because that's gonna make for an easier, quicker commute, especially if you're working in the downtown area. You're gonna be wanting to look at around 480 as far as an area for you to live. Now, zooming back out, I want to show you a couple lakes that are really popular and people love to go to. And if you're looking to live somewhere, being close to a lake just makes life more enjoyable. Let's just be real. Having water around, it's enjoyable. So right here on the north side is Lake Cunningham, which is a really large lake that there's some communities around. You have Standing Bear Lake right here. Now, not updated on the map is going to be Lake Flanagan. Lake Flanagan is really popular. It's super cool, and there's a lot of new communities and developments that are happening around there. Definitely an area you want to check out. On the south side, you have Chalkle Hill, and then you have Lake Zorinsky, which is probably the one I go to most often, is Lake Zorinsky, just because I live about right there on the west side of town. Then on the Iowa side, by far the most popular, even for Omahans, is Lake Manawa. It's a really big lake where a lot of boats are on. So if you like skiing and all that kind of stuff, this is the lake for that. And there you have it, guys. If this was helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And if you're thinking about moving here or even visiting, check out this video right here where I talk about some of the best things to do in the Omaha metro area. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.